Alright. Good evening. I'm gonna have to entirely switch around my setup because YouTube changed how it looks. Wonderful. Right. Anyway. No, don't do that. Nah, whatever. Wait. Should have maybe done that before. Anyway. Continuing. But this time not with farming, but actually going out and doing missions again. And I'm gonna go continue in biome number 3 after I've... Oh, wait. 2 entire new quests. Well, maybe I should have done it earlier. Drink that, and drink that. Now, what do you need? Hey, Brand, I see your prodigal cat is okay, it's a bot. This is fine, thank you again. Look at him, I remember my other son, the less successful one. You have another cat bot? Not a cat, fighting machine, my pride and greatest failure. I named him Cerberus. Prototype is supposed to protect the niggas from the outer Zyrex. I was still digging back then. Dawn incidents. There was a bug in the drone's code, small, almost imperceptible one, but turned him from a defender into berserker. He went crazy during field testing, started attacking everything that moved. Tried to stop him, all detected the Zyrex. He barely escaped, losing an arm in the process, and the drone remained there. The depth's crazy, lonely, and deadly. He still roams the sector. You want me to find him? I want you to put him to roost. God, I was getting him to sterilize because of my mistake, but his ornaments are minors. Can't live with those anymore. Put it into my silvering, and his... Yeah, isn't there random distribution? Surely there must be some kind of system. Are you talking to yourself, or is this someone fun on your is this someone fun on your tablet? Ah, Ben, sorry, I was lost in thought. She knows us? You're a digger, so you spend a lot of time in the mines, right? Tell me, have you noticed these Zyrex incubators? You can see the memories inside. They're hard to miss, adult Zyrex are always hanging around them. I compared the data on the distribution of incubators with seismic activity and found an anomaly. It's a very powerful and static, I think it's the nesting chamber. A signal source in the center. And you want me to bring you this source? Yes, you see, this isn't a living specimen. A signal is stable, it doesn't pulsate like the signal of an adult Cyrex does. Well, certain it's an egg or a cocoon. Either way, it's in stasis. It's perfectly safe, I assure you, but I need to study it here in the lab. Will you bring it to me? Sure, I bring you a nest. I'll bring you an egg. Before I continue, however, let me make this smaller. Don't know if I like this new setup on YouTube that I've got there. Regardless. So, actually, where's the other quest? Are both of them there? Like this is... No, this one's new. The Cradle of Life. So I'm gonna go do that first. It's not the new biome, but whatever. This should honestly probably be a lot easier than biome 3 would be. Oh yeah, we have a helper drone now. Anyway. I don't need to worry about green. Actually, I should not have gone here because... It also shoots! Holy shit, it does everything. Yeah, we should not have gone here because I wasted my drinks, kind of. Maybe I'll just try and grab as much resources as possible then. Or maybe just do as much upgrades as possible. Also, if I see it correctly... Yeah, he turns red when he's full. I do wonder if I can upgrade his capacity. Or maybe give him like a mining drill. Alright, this is a weapon. Let us see which one. Ah, chemical weapon. Once again. Not great against the Leviathan, I don't think. So... Probably try and get something else as well. Up. Where's the next man? There's the next man. So for the mines, there's like... It gets, For the mines, it kind of like flattens out the ground around it. Or the wall around it, rather, actually. Alright, that is enough green. Upgrade this. I'm pretty sure that's the kind of the single best upgrade for the drill. Okay, nothing there. There's a bunch of Zyrex flying about. And there's some fire vents. Okay, and there's a relic. That's something I'd like to grab. Also, it appears my drone cannot be hurt by the fire, which is good for me. Grab this relic, and then I think I'm gonna go back up here. I don't think there's gonna be too much resources here anymore, but I'm nearly full anyway. So return I shall. Then there's a bunch of blue lying about. Ooh, resource scanner. Grab that, grab that. There's, yeah, actually just quite a lot of blue hanging around. Then another drill upgrade. I'm surprised you can't upgrade your gun. Then again, I don't really think it's necessary because this thing also already kind of slaps. But yeah, I'm gonna probably just do the 2 missions I just got. Not sure if I'll do a boss fight, and I'm pretty certain that the Cerberus thing is gonna be a boss fight. Even though, well, I don't think the game lends itself all that much to boss fights. It's definitely more of a horde game. Which reminds me, I wanted to play Mountain Blade again, didn't I? Need to check if it runs well with a new update. Water is generally something I don't really look forward to in games because in most cases it kind of just crashes it. Oh, so I should return to boat. Spider boat. Alright. Toxic container still not bad, especially against these early groups. I have a feeling it's probably gonna leave a bit to be desired against stronger enemies later on. But, well, I already know it's not gonna be great against the Leviathan. Alright, this mine is empty. And I don't even know where the nest is yet. Alright, off I go. I love this dash. I think there's a tree up here? Nope. Do I have the hot laser? I don't. I might need to... Yeah, I think the hot laser is the next thing I get. I got the saw blade in the first biome, then the shield in the second one, and then in the third one I'll probably get the hot laser to go through the crystals. Okay. I completely forgot I have a shield. Anyway. Go cause the wave. the big cloud wave. It just dies in the gas. We have the anomalies continue and patrol us hordes of rusty robo-spiders. Turned out they were just rock shaped like robo-spiders. Perfect sculptures. I tried to smash them, but no luck. The next day the statues were gone. Maybe it was we who were... Statues like robo-spiders. I know that there's like one biome, especially the first one, where there's just a bunch of big robo-spiders in the background. But I don't think I would consider them statues because they were just way too big. Oh, this is the mine with the egg in it. Okay. I could go and upgrade my laser. Like, I don't need the green anymore. Love to see though. Upgrade me mining drill. Just slightly. I have 7... Oh wait, I have 20 again. That means I should be able to afford... Yep, range. Good. Absolutely love everything just getting destroyed. Also love having a little buddy. Even though he's, honestly, he's not that great. Like, he's kind of slow, but picking up stuff. But slow picking up for free is better than no picking up for free. Ah. I caused a wave. Alright. Saw blades will deal with them. I'm not used to having the small enemies coming about. Fucking hell, I missed. No, that was the wrong button. I wanted to... Can I upgrade my laser? No. 33 blue, that's a lot of blue. Alright, there's no resources down here. But I feel like the entrance to the mine is kind of resolved. Resource-wise. There's a relic I can nab. I guess only better is just going through enemies at an exceedingly high rate. Or increasingly high rate. I don't know if the enemies in the wall actually scale with, like, the biome. I kind of think they maybe do scale with the biome, because it would be a bit weird if they just stay the exact same. Right, the drone. And enough to upgrade my laser again. Get me efficiency. Alright. And now we're just gonna go through everything immediately. Otherwise, weekend this time there's a board game meetup again, though it's the official one from the club, so only 4 hours on Sunday. I hope I can walk at that point without, like, being in pain, but I'll see. And otherwise, Saturday is open. Next week is kind of packed, like 18th, 19th, 12th, and the 16th I kind of already have things to do. I hope we get done on the 16th early. It just sits around the fire. Okay. Well, at least someone kept it warm. Do I get a pet Zyrex? I would love a pet Zyrex. I'm gonna max out my laser and see if that does anything. Also, I have 33 green. If I get more items later on for my personal buy, that then are gonna cost something, I'm kind of just hoping it starts with green, because otherwise I have so much of that for no reason. And I don't think there's any way to kind of exchange for other resources. Alright, I think this is a smaller mine. It doesn't look that big. Yeah, no. Alright. Getting through a mine this quick definitely feels good. More range. I didn't even reset the dash cooldown. Amazing. And then I dashed too far. Alright, just a bunch of resources. And I don't think there's anything else down here, is there? I feel like there's gonna be an end in a second, yeah. So I indeed would need... I don't even get enough resources to fully upgrade a single thing. Incredible. I would like the gas cloud size. Alright. What happens if I leave this? Like, if I just leave the area, can it pick me up still? Oh. These enemies are absolutely no threat. Hit. Perfect. I sometimes have issues aiming with this thing. I already had issues aiming with a cannon in the first game as well. So, kind of used to that, but maybe I'll get better in the future. Absolutely hate the new layout, it's incredible. Like, they changed it from yesterday to today. I hope I can... I need to check if I can somehow change it back. Okay. Alright, let's see. I don't think I can afford anything. But I can go have a drink. Here's your package. I wouldn't exactly call it safe, although it's skin rushing at me from all sides. Incredible, such perfect shape. Biopolymer shell, temperature self-regulation. It's alive, Ben. It's sleeping. And I'd prefer to stay that way, as far away from here as possible. You didn't just bring me a sample, you brought me the key. Thank you. Here, take it. You more than deserve it. No worry, it's with deep hibernation, but now I can study its signals, understand their language at the most fundamental level. Blueprint fan, interference generator. Lowers the Zarek spot when used. The enemies can come later. Lowers the Zarek spot by 300, cooldown 480 seconds. I don't know how good that is. Like, what? I don't know how much 300 is in that regard. And then here, Cerberus. Yeah. Also not the third biome, but, well, I'll get to it. I just realized it's not a spider bot. It's a beetle bot. It only has 6 legs. I don't think the gun counts. Not quite perfect landing. Ooh. Okay, the giant torpedo does not damage Zyrex or the incubator. Good to know. Now, I'm gonna focus again on getting the special resource. You know what? I'm gonna call all of the resources just green. Fuck it. Blue and green. Perfect. So I don't think I'll have a lot of green. I want the 10 green first so I can upgrade again the big destruction. The big AoE. As soon as I have that, everything else is free game. But drill upgrades are probably gonna be priority again. Because the faster you get through the mines, the easier you'll have... that's the foam. Whatever, just go through here. The easier you'll have... the easier time you'll have with the Zyrex generally. Simply because the Zyrex, having more resources means you have better weapon. And you get better resource by just mining more. Also, I didn't buy that Zyrex repellent thing. And then here, that should be a weapon. I hope it's the harpoon. I like the harpoon. Oh, I want to try the... I actually want to kind of try the machine gun more. Vector rocket launcher. Oh, that's this one. The, like, laser-guided missile. Hello! Yes, it is a different game. I actually don't really like playing the same game more, all that much. I do want a little bit of variety for myself. This is also a very different game. How much green? 7. Yeah, fuck it. Rocket launcher. Like this is a massively different game. It is a lot less action oriented. There we go. More rockets. The fire rate on this thing is atrocious. Saws, and then more rockets here. I need 2 rockets for one of them. That ain't... I need 3 rockets for one of them. That ain't great. Yeah, I definitely need higher fire rate on that. Though that was one of the bigger waves, so... may not actually be that necessary. And to the land of honey. Get me this upgrade, get me this and this, get me... damage, blast area, damage, projectile flight speed, blast area... Does it not have a fire rate upgrade? The rate of fire, that's very low down. Alright. Otherwise, how are you? How was your day? That's the wave coming in. Okay, the blast area upgrade definitely paid for itself, just immediately. Yeah, okay, fire rate is absolutely atrocious, horrendous. But I think with enough upgrades that rocket launcher could be really good. I only had it once before. And that was like at the end of a mission, so actually it was an easier mission, I believe. Also, this is not the mine where the Cerberus dog drone is. There was another Cyrex in here. Yeah, there are more other Cyrex in here. But yeah, I do switch games quite a lot. And for streaming, I've kind of just have like a list of different games I play in like rotation. Today was a decision between like Warworld here or Hades 2, which I think about both are a sequel. More laser. No. Disconnect the spider, not disconnect from the spider. Gosh, I do like the rockets, honestly. Hawk. Doesn't actually tell me anything right now. I think I might have heard it once, but I have not played it. And if I heard about it, then I don't really remember what I heard about it, but the name does sound familiar. I'm gonna check it out because I'm always looking for more things I can play if I have money. I kind of already spent my monetary budget this month because, you know, Christmas. Though I should get money back from my family. And now that I think about this, Steam Winter Sale should start soon. So maybe I can find it there. Okay, that's gonna start the next wave soon. Gonna have a look then. Like, I'm always looking for. I've started playing Metroidvanias recently again, and the first one I've played was Nine Souls, and then I've played Blasphemous, which absolutely just mocks every other game that I've played since then. Blasphemous is probably my single favorite Metroidvania at this point. Like, it's not even close. If you have not played Blasphemous, I highly recommend it. It's amazing. Eviterno, the one of the bosses in Blasphemous 2, is probably my contender for best boss I've ever played against. And it's like not even close. Can I upgrade my blast radius again? Okay, damage seems a bit lacking. And I might actually need to spend some resources to repair. I can't upgrade damage right now, can I? No. I do have 20 blue, so repairing should be easy come by though. Otherwise, I've played like Hollow Knight, I've played Ender Lilies and Ender Magnolia, though Ender Lilies I've played before I started streaming, so that is not on the channel. Everything else I've just said I've streamed, except the older Castlevanias like Castlevania or Metroid. I've kind of played those when I was a child. But for now, before I play any other Metroidvania, I think I just want to get through Dead Cells first. Wait, there's a dead nest? Have I been over there? Oh yeah, I've been over there. Where's my helper drone? Ooh, there's a relic. Where... There was a teleporter around here, wasn't there? I think down there. Yep. Okay. I should go ahead and bring my relic along. And yeah, I played Hollow Knight and Silk Song. Which, if you haven't played them, they're okay, but they're not the first ones you should buy. Get rid of all of that. There's another relic. Now that's unfortunate, I can only bring one along. Well, let's bring this one then. What do we have? Cluster bombs. Not my favorite. But we can just go ahead and upgrade a movement. And then I'll upgrade damage next, I believe. Costs 12 blue. Right, bring you along. Nothing here. More blue. Ooh, a lot of blue. And a bunch of green. Good. Good, good, good. Bit more green. Full. Okay. Grab the relic. Get out. Then, the umbrella. They are not on mobile now. I don't think Blasphemous is either. Also, I don't really think difficult is the correct word. Like, both Hollow Knight and Silk Song do have difficult stages. But generally, I don't really think they're that difficult. Like, I've played more difficult ones. But yeah, when it comes to just games on mobile, I'm kind of blanking. Because, again, don't really use mobile. Blasphemous is a bit slower than Silk Song and Hollow Knight, so I guess it makes sense. But I hope the controls are good, because again, I could not imagine playing that on touchpad. Oh, I need to get out. Ooh, that's some good blast radius. That's some really good blast radius. And damage is now enough to one-shot the wall crawlers. That is good to know. Does it one-shot this thing? But Blasphemous 2 is probably not available on the Play Store, right? Because that's a lot faster paced than the first one, so I feel like it wouldn't play that well on mobile. Ah, fuck. Lost in the mine. Yeah, Blasphemous, the first one, I could imagine being able to be played on mobile, but the other ones, not really. I feel like anything that is action-oriented is just really hard on mobile. Okay, there's a big mine. That's a way back, I believe. So I could go out here, or I use the teleporter again. Which is sad, because Blasphemous 2 definitely has, like, at least 2 of my favorite bosses. And I kind of forgot the name of one of them. The Blasphemous one definitely has better designs. Also, yeah, I'm full. Weapon? No. How much resources lying around here? A bunch of blue. I do have time to just bring that along. Do I care? Not really. I could have let my helper drain that. Fire rate. Short spread area, short damage, frag bombs. Still not sold on the cluster bombs, really. How much faster are you? Well, that's a shame. Okay, we can now have 3 rockets out. Which, like, 3 rockets will one-shot basically everything. But okay, the AoE is also not shabby. Where's the Cerberus drone? Also, does it attack Zarex? That would be interesting. That would be kind of funny. Yep. They overlooked the mine again. Alright. Yeah, okay, next wave is gonna be soon. Can I upgrade my rocket launcher some more before then? I kinda doubt it. Especially because we're gonna be at it right now. I'm gonna bring this relic along. Explosive burst. Upgrade. Can I upgrade my rocket launcher some more? Damage or projectile flight speed? Missile lifetime. Those are not that relevant, I don't think. I think I'd rather upgrade my repair power. Set up some rockets. Only wall crawlers today? Nope, there they are. And there they're gone. Now we have a bunch of boomers. Okay, those rockets aren't bad. Like, they really managed to make it so that all of the weapons, if you upgrade them enough, are powerful enough to be worth it. From what I noticed right now. Way too many incubators around here. Okay, those are gone. Anything up? This is also not the mine where the drone is at. And I am kind of running out of time, huh? I may want to just abandon this mine and continue up. Not really north in this area. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. The bomb. Oh, that's not bad. Alright, next mine. I hope I don't have to go through the tree. Can upgrade you. For my drilling power. And okay, this is the mine I need to be in. There's a relic. I hope the mine isn't too deep, because I only have like 2 waves remaining before I get eaten. Destroy, destroy, destroy. Is he down here? No, he's further up. I think I'm just gonna leave those incubators. Well, so much for that. Stop shooting it up. It's basically similar to Dome Keeper, if you've heard of that. But like sideways. And you just go into the mine for resources, and then you bring out the resources to upgrade your weapons to defend. The first game of this, like this is the sequel, the first game was a single level that was just extremely long. And this one has like a hub world with different missions that you go on. I honestly feel like I preferred the first approach. Because you had a single like full world instead of what is basically like a levels. Just kind of felt more grand. But otherwise, in like the missions, it's very much an incremental game. You get in the mine, get resources, so you can get more resources quicker. Well, where's the bot? Up there. Not difficult. Like, combat in the game is basically non-existent. It's a mining game. And yeah, you get resources in the missions that you then use to upgrade your spider and your gear outside the missions. So there's also meta upgrades in them. There's a replicator. Well, get me the force field. I haven't used the bomb even once, huh? Damage, missile lifetime, flight speed. Get me the damage, and then we can just go ahead and leave. Need more rockets. Okay, yeah, stacking multiple of the rockets against the small guys doesn't really help all that much. Also, there are some very different enemies. Like, for example, these guys, you can't hurt them when they're closed. So they kind of eat a lot of stuff. There are some that just walk on walls, there are some that explode. There's a bit of variety in there. It is not nearly as expensive as Dead Cells, like... I'm not even gonna pretend it is. But it's also kind of unique. Like, there's a Dome Keeper, which is similar. But I think that's basically it. Yeah, rocket, not bad. The weapon, there's... You have a baseline machine gun, which you always have. And then there's a bunch of different weapons you can pick up in the missions. Up till now, I've only like found one gun per mission. I hope that gets better. And the guns you can pick up in the missions, very different. Very unique towards each other. And I love it. Okay, I have 33. That's the first field, right. Is that deterrent then a Zyrex thing? A suit upgrade. Upgrade on level 2? Oh yeah, I should upgrade that. Power bank. No, it's not here. Upgrade the helper drone. Next is purple. Oh, well, the next step of green. 25% more damage. I can't afford that, but I can afford you. And you, even though I'm not really using the foam cannon. Ben, I heard you're not afraid of getting your hands dirty. Pleasantries aside, I have a job for you. I'm listening. I've marked a new sector. It has excellent dense deposits, but there's a problem. Nest. A big one. Can't set mine in there. The current is not designed for owner kind. You want me to clear it for you? I want you to do what you do best. Shoot as creatures that the digger is the boss here. It isn't just a request, it's a test. Let's see what you're made of. And it's not for free, of course. The coordinates on your tablet. Wonderful. All tell me. Abel's is no more. He was strong, that he was. But every skill I had back then into him, thought it was shaping the future. I created a monster. Thank you. Troy. You've got a weight from his soul that I've been carrying for years. He's going some strange case. As if he had found something inside. Found something? Weird. His program was to defend people, not stones. Although after the glitch, he knows what is going on in his processor. Perhaps even his madness, he was trying to fulfill his main directive. To protect, he just chose the wrong target. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. Here, take this. It's a small price to pay for what you've done for me. And now, if you don't mind, I'm going to sit in silence for a bit. Ooh, a new blueprint. Tracked platform K2 allows you to crush enemies when ramming. Damage instead while moving toward the enemy. Ooh. That's a little bit less tanky than my current spider. But I can't afford that. Well, fuck. A little bit less tanky than my current spider. Worker shell, and then, yeah, tracked platform. It's literally just tracks. How is it holding on to the wall? What? Where's that blueprint for the... Not the region node. Didn't I get a blueprint? Oh, there, the interference generator. There it is. Right. Back to the Seraphim platform. Move. Okay, they found it here. Apparently I had to use the catbot thing a lot earlier. Had to do the catbot thing a lot earlier. You know, actually I wanted to go through to the third area today, but then all of these missions pop up in the first and second area. Right. I honestly don't really use the dash for travel, for combat. I mostly just use it to go faster. So I'm not sure how much the track platform would be useful to me. There's a relic, I need to pick that up later. And that's a bunch of Zyrex waves, holy shit. The incubator's in a single room. And that looks like it's a weapon. Oh wait, I'm done? Was it literally just go to this area and leave? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna leave then. What weapon? A bomb thrower. That's basically like the poison gas, but with explosions instead of gas. Which is bad because the gas lingers and the explosion doesn't. But yeah, just gonna leave. Don't need to waste too much time. Let me just go up. Can I upgrade the bomb thrower? Rotation speed, a blast area. Yeah, I'll take... This is definitely one of the Warworld 1 weapons. I remember it. More blast area. Even... No, that's blast damage. Scatter some munitions upon explosion. Right. Immediate pull out. Like, this one should not be that good against flying enemies, I don't think. Though the sub-munitions could be good against swarming enemies. Well, I noticed that I don't have enough range to kill the enemies that are further away from me. Switch to gun. The machine gun's kind of just garbage. Yeah, this one, I think one of the upgrades is bomb airspeed, so it flies further. Yeah, that one's gonna be kind of necessary to use that thing effectively. Also, it's very low. Anyway, just a short one. It didn't even give me all that much dust, unfortunately. Enough to drink again. This and this. What do you give me for it? A new blueprint? Remark, my sense showed a buying signatures in the sector dropped to 0. It's clear. It was hot and mouse, but I did it. Not bad, boy. You've got a cumin. You've got guts. You remind me of an old riddle. Anyway, there you go. We've got a blueprint. Minus chakram, a weapon for the wall digger, launches a circular sword that follows where you aim, particularly effective with cutting through signal targets. Damage 1700. Okay. Ah, digger, come on in. I was just thinking about it. Why it's about server just kept bugging me. I dug up the archives and analyzed the original signal from his hull before he was destroyed. Found anything interesting? More than that, my son was just crazy. He was smart. His code was self-modifying. He realized the standard batteries were running down and found a new power source. He made deposits of special crystals in the mine where he found them, named them power gems. He's been using them to recharge himself all these years. There's a power gems. Sounds useful. To say the least, it's revolutionary. My dudes don't need constant charge on a base. Autonomous systems capable of operating for weeks, but that's just a theory for now. Any examples? Several of the largest ones you can find. With the digging skills of my asses, we can change everything. I found a region far rich in these crystals. Where is the region? Ah. I do like... I'm not entirely sure if I like reading, like... A while back I played Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader, which has a lot of reading and a lot of characters, and I don't know if it sounds good or not. Low resource entity enricher. So this is the third biome. Collect energy crystals. Sure, let's do that then. But yeah, I'll try. Which is honestly kind of neat that Dead Cells doesn't really have all that much reading. And Hades has, like, voice acting, really good voice acting at that. Also, what I'm gonna have to say. Look at this background. I absolutely love it. The backgrounds in this game are amazing. Oh, those are power crystals, huh? Yeah. Well, I'm not a voice actor, so... I do hate this biome, though. Also, I need 10 power crystals, it said, huh? Can I carry multiple of those at once? Yes, if the wall doesn't close behind me, that is. God damn it. I do hope there is some way of stopping the regrowth. Because this shit is annoying as fuck. Docking station. Well, that's good to have. Wait, can I? I only have 5, so no. Absolutely fucking hate this biome. Walls should honestly just remain destroyed. And now it's trapped my helper drone. Get rid of them. That's a bunch. And now I need also find my way back. Alright, okay. There's some more here. Wonder if there's like some heart anywhere that you can destroy to stop it from regrowing. At least the seismic generator has something to do, I guess. God damn it. Right, I don't think I'll stay in this one. I think I'll go to a different one. 4 more energy crystals, that shouldn't be too hard. I don't have a different weapon yet, though. Well, back down I go. So the clouds are basically barriers between biomes. You always trigger an attack wave when you go through them. Which I don't want to stack with a different attack wave that is coming from the wave tracker itself. It isn't really. Like, the problem is I need to go through. If it doesn't regenerate the resources that are in there. It only regenerates the wall. Now, whenever you destroy the wall, you get these glowing trails. That's the dust here in the top right. Getting more of that is useful, but the resources don't respawn. So it just blocks your way back. And that do be annoying. Like, the little bit of money you get extra, I don't think is worth it. Okay, there's the last power crystal I need. And I think I can actually just, like, bail. Upgrade the machine gun, because we don't really have anything else. And then send it. This is the most annoying biome until now. All of the biomes have, like, different hazard blocks. And they have different block strengths, or like block resistance, or block health, however you want to call it. This one is definitely the most annoying. There's a big one. These balloon guys explode, deal a lot of damage, they always need to be first priority. However, they do damage their allies, which is very nice of them. Can I destroy you before you explode me? Apparently not. Yeah. Oh well. Early on, the waves don't deal that much damage. Good. Let's see what we get. Also, whenever you do a mission in a biome, you fill a research bar, and if it's full, as soon as the biome is, the research bar is full, you get a like end mission for that area. Alright, power crystals. Yeah. Brought your ground gems, Brent. They weigh a ton. Yes, yes. Look at this energy density. Stable illumination and minimal background radiation. It's perfect. Do you understand what this means? That you'll be very busy now. That we all have a future. My daughter, she's one of the scouts. Every time she goes to the wall, my hair turns more grey. But with this, I can create something that will protect her, protect them all. You've brought me more than just gems digger. You've brought me hope. Happy to help. Here's your reward. Now that you know that you've become part of something great, I'll let you know when it's all ready. Honestly, having drones with me would be great. Slugger with fast pellets, effective at close range. It's a shotgun. Let go of the booze. I have something a little out of the ordinary for you to do. Is there things up in another nest? No, something quieter. So I threw some old geological maps and came across this abandoned sector. No one's been there for ages and the passages are blocked. There's a stash of railroad. There's a thing. A cutter. An old one. Belonged to my mentor. The man who taught me to read the worm, not just drill it. It has sentimental value for me. I'd go retrieve it myself, but I'm stopped. If you ring it, I'll make it worth your while. Story. Yeah, there's a story. A slight one. It's... I'm just gonna shut him up. If you see, this world is on a wall. All of it is on a wall. We used to live on the lower half here, and like this area was a myth. In the first game, the entire game is basically just finding this, which if you went all the way down, you would actually find an ocean that the cliff walks out, the cliff comes out of, which was very nice. And at the end, there was like a different spider bot, like the thing we ride in is a spider bot. There was a different spider bot coming out of this hole that attacked us, and basically the goal is going into this hole and finding out why they did that. Find the mentor's ancient cutter. Shouldn't be too difficult. So after every bunch of missions, whenever you fill the research bar, you basically get a specific level where you get technology to go further into the hole. And also the Zyrex are here. The Zyrex are basically just things that attack you because they don't like people. I guess. They live in the wall, they live on the wall, they attack everything. But the general story is basically just survival. Okay, this mine is nearly already finished. Very small start. It is also not where the digger is, or the cutter. Alright. Not enough green. The first game also had a story with, again, finding the top end of the wall, which then turned out wasn't actually top end, it was just a crack in it. But it was a bit more bare bones. This one actually has characters. Like the first game had exactly you and the engineer. And the engineer was basically not even a character, she was just there to upgrade your stuff. She was a shop. Alright, this is also not the mine where I find the boy. Or the drill. Also, my helper bot didn't come along today. Actually, how's your dead cells going? What boss cell are you actually on? Okay, I'm gonna go back. Grab... nothing? My helper bot is apparently a bit confused. But honestly, like similar to Dead Cells, it's not really a story game. Like Dead Cells also has a story, but I don't really think I care for it. I just kinda wanna see what the saw blade looks like. Like the saw blade weapon. This should not be a difficult thing, as soon as I know where I find the color. Fuck. Alright, my bot is also full. And the Zergs are gonna come in a second, so I'm not gonna go back in. I don't have a secondary weapon yet. Or a main weapon. Only have my secondary, my sidearm. What other weapons were in the first game? I remember the harpoon. I remember the bomb thrower. I don't remember the other ones. Morris of the Banished. Yeah, that's where you fight the ticks. That's where you fight the ticks, where I tried to get a weapon from yesterday. Which when I went to sleep yesterday, I realized after I got the blueprint for the outfit, like the ticks, you need to use the hunter grenade to basically guarantee your drop. And they have an outfit and a weapon apparently. I want the weapon. I dropped the outfit and then I forgot to give the outfit to the collector. The blueprint, so I think I can drop the outfit again. Which... horrible mistake. So next time I could probably just bad luck into the outfit again. Relic, but no weapon. Weapon down here? I don't think so. No. Okay, just bring along all the resources and the relic and then leave. Yeah, it's just a skin, but it can drop. And I want to make sure that it doesn't. Like, I want the weapon, but now I can drop the outfit again, instead of the weapon. Further down. That's a tree. Cut it down. This should just be a bunch of money, you know? Yeah, perfect. Exactly what I want. Just a whole bunch of resources. I could upgrade my machine gun. Yeah, that's the end. I haven't found a different weapon yet, so maybe I do need to upgrade the machine gun. On the other hand, we have a very good upgrade for the machine gun. Oh shit, I could just upgrade my drone. Sure, let the drone do all the work. The first game had an upgrade that just increased your spider-bot speed, so you'd walk faster. At the end of it, you were insanely quick. Like, I believe it was like a 200% speed increase at the end. Magnetic bullets do be helping. To the true hero, a false hero acts for the sake of praise. A true hero always takes matters into his own hands. He does not wait for his deeds to be acknowledged. He immortalizes them in stone immediately and even beforehand. The great architect of the Oracle of Heroism. He made himself a statue before he did anything. That sounds very Greek. Alright. That's a lot of resources. That's also the mine I need to go in. That do be containing the cutter. Hopefully. Well, it does. I just need to find it. I just hope I found it fast. Okay. What's down here then? I'm getting closer, but I assume... yeah, it's above. It's to the top right. I feel like most things in mines are to the top right. Yep. Time to return. Though I feel like the drone, together with my shield, could probably deal with it. Upgrade you, upgrade you. Can I upgrade the drone? No. Let's actually see how the drone deals with it. When this game came out, if you can see, this bar up here, it fills up, and whenever it reaches this, like a section, there's another attack wave. And when the game released, during an attack wave, it would still fill up. So you had to defeat them quickly, but they changed that. So now it kind of just pauses during attack waves. Which I feel like that's probably a good thing to do on the difficulty side, because you don't want to just hang out with a bunch of, or like let them hang out all the time. But for normal mode, definitely appreciate it. I don't need to go to the right first, huh? No weapon, unfortunately. Okay. He picked up one of them, and I am full, so I think I'll probably find the car in a second and I can just leave. Yep, there it is. Yeah, now I can leave. Unfortunately, the helper drill is full. I need my vacuum upgrade. Also, my neck hurts. Cluster bombs. Once again, not that great. Upgrade. Second drone. And the drones can just defend me. Oh, they shoot the same enemy. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. They probably just attack the closest enemy. Where the fuck are you shooting? Oh, the biggest and the most dangerous one. Okay. Yep. Okay, the boomers I need to take out. I need to make sure they're down. Apparently I can't trust the drones with that. But then again, it's Biome 1, it's like, it's not difficult. I do like the drones. I kinda want to just see if with only the drones and the buzzsaw drones you can win without shooting a shot. I don't have a lot of money like that. It costs so much. Right. Any new side quests for me? No. Hey, I found your relic. It was better than old Ada. Thanks, boy. I never thought I'd see it again. It's been so long. Wait, let me see. It's a keychain. A lightning ship crack. That's my grandpa's color. It was your grandpa then? No, that's where your mom from. Grandpa was my mentor. He used to say every rock in the wall has its own voice. You just have to learn to listen. It's a small wall. I didn't know. Now you do. Take it. It's right for you. It's not just your keepsake, it's your legacy. Is it a better cutter? Dust bag. Heavy bag filled with 1,500 units of dust. Whose value is beyond doubt. 1,500? That's not actually all that much. That's like 10 drinks. So, okay. I mean, I'll take it, because that is at least one upgrade. Right. Do I have any more upgrades on the blue stuff? The minus chakram. Upgraded it twice. Kinda want to try that. 16k, can I afford anything? Just barely not. No, no. HP region not really relevant. And no. I could afford a better shield, but I don't think it's relevant. Don't think that's necessary. Right. Continue there then. Ore collectors, hydroponics, Cyrix incubators. Yeah, do this. Load resources into the enricher. Is this the blood biome? Doesn't look like it. It looks a bit different. Alright, where... Did I miss a cave? Ah, fuck. It is the blood biome. God damn it, once again. Oh. Nukram. Okay, yeah, I kinda like it. Gonna keep the relic there. Wait. Ooh, that's a weapon room, isn't it? And there goes the wall behind me. The stick thrower. Ooh. I like the stick thrower. It's one of my favorite weapons. Now, grab the resources here. I honestly kind of just want to go down. Go down through the clouds, go in a different biome. Don't deal with this shit. Though the biome below is, if I saw it correctly, some kind of snow biome, which probably also isn't that great. Right, grab the relic. And have a leave. Fucking... hate this area. Energy wall. Not irrelevant, I don't think. Right, grab this, grab this. Go down. Grab the stake thrower. Load it up. Fire. I fucking missed again. What's it here? What are these rock things there? Oh, they're just... I think they're just cover. To the unrivaled master of Barrage fired the sector, he revealed to the world the 1,000 ricochets tactic. I am for one when you can make the wall itself fight by your side. Area shall miss its target actually served a higher purpose, creating an area of total psychological suppression. Ballistic demoralization, terrorist, Venus Glorianus Precurist. What a name. Sounds like a Discworld character. Alright, ice. How do you work? Do you regrow? The fuck are you? I see moving back there. It's either Zyrex or some wall feature. Okay, so it does not look as if the ice wall is growing back. That's good. That's definitely a point in favor of the ice wall. Thanks. Honestly, I don't actually watch streams myself all that much. because I work in phone support, so I kind of have to pay attention to my phone. Well, I do try. And I hope I can get better at it. Alright, there's a teleporter. Perfect. Yeah, have a good night. Or a nice day, depending. Yeah, teleporter. Go ahead and take me. It is the Predator module. Well, not my favorite. Stake thrower. Charge speed. Drawing speed. Damage. More drawing speed. Perfect. I just need to be able to aim. I kinda want the railgun again. The railgun was funny. Ooh, there's another relic. Bring that along. Then I can just use the teleporter again if I need to go back quickly. What are those blocks? Kinda wanna see. Like, they are blocks, they're not Zyrex. At least I don't think they are. Let's just go for one. Don't really do anything. Okay, if you're close to it, it just explodes you. Lightsaber block, okay. Thankfully it was directly next to a healing block, so wouldn't have mattered anyway. I also still have my shield active. I have not found a single of the red things yet. Which is a bit concerning. Because it makes me fear that they are only in the red area. But with only 5, it could be that they're only limited to like 1 or 2 mines. Also, I'm out of vacuum, so teleport me back. Portable turret. Not really useful, I don't think. Alright, let's see down here if we have any rubies. Bunch of green. Okay. Wait a second, does this thing speed me up? If it explodes? Because it feels like I was a lot faster than I usually am. I'm gonna have to pay attention to that. Definitely felt like I had some kind of boost. Let me just nab that. But nothing else inside here. Okay. Need to see if that's is that a dude sitting back there? That I cannot get through with the saw blade. Okay. I don't think like the next thing I destroy I get to destroy are crystal. That's actually just a dude, huh? Yeah, the next thing I get something against are the crystals. And then after that I'll see. Maybe those rocks. Alright, back to Mr. Face. I don't think there were any in there, at least I haven't seen any. Also, get me upgrade. Alright, let's see you then. It doesn't show up on the radar. Ah, there we are. Okay, they work like the power crystals. Good to know. The fuck did you go? Other news. Not a lot happened today. Like the usual. Customers being a bit greedy, maybe. But then it's kind of to be expected. Wait, what's the enricher actually? Is it not just my thing here? Resource radar. It is not just this thing here, huh? So I guess it's probably somewhere in the mine. But for now, upgrade you. Can't upgrade anything else. This thing. God damn it. Alright, let's see if I can find this enricher thing. You, come along. I assume the enricher is then probably in the mine somewhere. Alright, that's the fifth one. That's all 5 I need. I even have some spares. I need to find some space where I can just put them safely. So I don't lose them all whenever I move anywhere. Okay, where's the enricher? What does it look like? How do I get you there? Yeah, it's enough. Doesn't look like there's anything back here. Helper drone, absolutely carrying that. Oh wait, it's over there, is it? Okay. Come along then. Also, I have a feeling it can only regenerate a specific amount of blocks at once, because it hasn't regenerated here in a while. Wonderful. So that should be a lot then. I don't want to any more upgrades because I do need the blue directly itself. Alright, leave. I really need to get better at aiming. God fucking damn it. And that's why I like to stake throw them. Always shoot upwards. Always shoot upwards with that thing. Unless there's not a single enemy even in sight up there. Love the boomers blowing up their allies. Though to be fair, you can now actually aim behind yourself. I don't think that was possible in the first game. Which, in turn, makes the stake throw not that much... like, you can actually hit a wall, is what I'm trying to say. Right. 9,500. I really need to fight a Leviathan, huh, do I? I feel like I do. But now I can get an next level of seismic generator. And 11,000 more. I don't think I can get a vacuum upgrade. I don't think I can. No. No, I cannot. Holy shit, that is expensive. Right. Get a drink. Or two, actually. And then we're gonna go out again. 4. I think I'm just gonna go down the route. I also feel like we don't nearly get enough. I don't feel like we get enough research here. Alright, please be the blue area. Ah, fuck. I don't even need to be in the same area, huh? That's neat. Can just shoot people through holes, through walls now. That's a relic. The mobile seismic generator would probably be the best thing for this biome. Just put it down, have it deal with shit, and stop caring. I have a feeling this cave could contain a weapon. But if, then it's probably relatively far to the east. I mean, it's definitely just in the back. No question about that. Also, that's just a dead end, huh? Right. My vacuum is nearly full. I'm just gonna have to go soon. There's another relic over there. Can I grab that? Can I get there? No, I need to go from below, huh? Through here? No. How do I get there? Right, it is time to return. Hopefully have enough to upgrade the Destroyer of Worlds thing. Just need 10 green, I should have that. Also, how do I get to the relic? Not like this. Grab the relic. That's a no. Through here? Yeah. Seismic generator? Nope. Replicator. Also, I did not turn in my resources. I have exactly enough. Very nice. Also, we have to destroy 3 out of 6 required. So, halfway done. I could probably actually just find the remainders also in this cave. Speaking of cave though, I don't think I can go in right now. Because the Zyrex will spawn in a second. Ah, that's great. Love to see that. Actually, now that I think about it, he's right. With the 5%, with the current 10% chance to drop a random resource from every block, now 15%, that is actually not bad. That they just respawn over and over again. Especially if you have the seismic generator around. I also feel that the more they regrow, the weaker they get. Like, they grow back, but they need time to get back to their full strength, I have a feeling. Also, no second weapon, so machine gun has to be enough. And yeah, I should not have gone back in. Well, at least I got a shield. That should help for a second. Can we... We can upgrade you, yeah. I may actually want to upgrade my soul blades now I think about it. I'm using them quite a lot. I do be using those quite a lot. Alright, down this time. I gotta admire that dude for basically just seeing a gigantic life form and being like, I'm gonna drill his intestines. With like, no hesitation. There's 2 relics. Chakram. Love it. Now there was a teleport not far away from these relics, which I'm gonna use if I get back to it. And there's... the last 2 incubators. Good. Alright, grab me the relics. The further one first. Deliver them. I think I have enough time to just come back in. Portal turret. Irrelevant. Actually, before I go. Upgrade movement speed and draw power. And now I just need to find back to where the relic was. Well, there's a teleporter I saw. Okay, I need to go the upper way. Every block gives 5 dust, that's not too much actually, but, well, seismic generator just does it for free all the time without hesitation or break, so it could add up. Now, the other teleporter is down there again, I believe. No weapon. Oh. Grab the relic. And, oh, I'm out. No, wait, I still have enough. That's just the ones in this mission, right? Yeah. Okay. Get me... this upgrade, this... Not the extraction. Shouldn't be too difficult. Do wonder if I get big drones with the power crystal thing I delivered. It's a big drone energy later. This subways are so stupid. Okay, rocket will deal with that. Then we're just gonna go down to the boomer there. Maybe I just need to fight a Leviathan more. If I have a good weapon for him. And last bit of dust. That was not a lot. That was like... Oh no, okay, it was 69. Okay, I think the more often you destroy them, the less dust they give. Alright. I cannot wait to not have to go to that biome anymore. 16! I could get the torpedo drilling unit. I don't think it's that useful. I think I'd rather want a vacuum upgrade, but I can't afford that, I don't think. No. Slugger drilling power, I can also not afford. Right, I can't really afford anything in here, except the slugger upgrade. In that case, get a drink. Oh, we ordered a, not only is the clan boring, but this report system, it's like it was specifically designed to ruin people's lives. I can relate with that. Like, on a spiritual level. What's wrong? You look like a spider landed on you. That's an understatement. I lost a package, a trifle, really, some kind of hand tool. The client started harassing everyone demanding we find it. I'd give up, but then I'd have to fill in a bunch of forms write explanatory notes. I swear bureaucracy is worse than the Cyrex. That I can also relate on a spiritual level too. I'd also rather fight wolves than deal with the bigger bureaucracy. Where do you lose it? In one of the mines I went to last week, has a small cave in. I must have dropped it while dodging it. I would have looked for it myself, but my bag's acting up. Must be the drifts. I would take a look. Anything better than chasing the Cyrex. Oh, you're a saint. Seriously, if you find it, I'll you big time. Just bring this thing and I'll save myself a high lake. Send you the sector coordinates. Get me a drink. Probably gonna need it. It's in the Rusty Belt, so it's not a difficult area. But could give me a blueprint. Maybe. Or at least some kind of reward. And in this area the machine gun should be completely sufficient. Alright, directly correct mine. I'm not really gonna need green, so... Well, found it. In and out. Really quick and easy. Give me just like a single fire rate upgrade. That bullet spread is horrendous still. Then again, it's probably not supposed to be an accurate weapon. Ah, timed it perfectly. Fuck it, solved it. See a boomer coming in. Blow it up. I still don't know what that thing is shooting at me. Is it shooting other Cyrex? That's honestly very rude. Kill the shotgun thing. And yeah, like... I don't really deal damage, but neither do they. Alright, out. Good enough, good enough. Probably not worth a lot of dust, but whatever. I don't think I can upgrade anything with that, actually. With that paltry sum. Well, I could upgrade you. Sure, let's do that. And in that mission, I have 43 and 64. Here's a hand tool. Alt. There it is. Bastard. Finally, I thought I'd have the big compensation. This is someone's arm. You were supposed to deliver prosthesis and you called it a hand tool. Well, it's for the hand, it's a tool, so technically I didn't lie. The main thing is you found it. Now I have to drag this chick around back to declaring your elected responsibility. Don't you even care that someone's waiting for this package? For everyone's waiting for something. My job is to deliver, not to worry. Thanks for finding it. Here, you've saved me a bunch of time and nerves. I can, again, relate to that on a spiritual level because I also work in logistics. Additional drinks? Ooh. That's probably one of the better upgrades I've gotten, because now I can have 12% drop rate. Alright, find those hydroponics. When you work in logistics, you learn to really, really quickly stop caring about whether something gets actually delivered. To be fair, I work in customer support for logistics, not in the actual delivery part. So, I'm probably actually one who hears about the complaints more than the actual delivery guys. I'm pretty sure I'm the one complaining about the delivery guys. You know what? Get a slugger out. I'm not that impressed by that one. I was way more impressed by his saw blade. And fortunately not a weapon room. Right, I definitely want the 10 green to upgrade. Looks like that could be it. Also, there are hydroponics in this mine, so I do have to go for that. Lovely stuff. Thank you, seismic generator. Grab the relic. And out. Let's see if I can get the big upgrade. Packaging container. Well. I cannot. I'm lacking one. Unfortunate, but not unexpected. It still feels kind of weird how it grows back. Like, I don't know if there's some kind of system behind it, but if there is, I have not figured it out. This thing reminds me more and more of the Vulcan and FTL. It's just the longer you fire, the faster you get. And this one definitely lives by that idea. Right, I'm gonna have to get out soon again. But first, okay, there's a teleporter that helps with that. Still looking for... Okay, the hydroponics are above then. I don't... Yeah, I honestly kind of want to know how exactly the regrowth here works. Oh, that's enough for the big upgrade. Wonderful. Also, if I see that correctly, I have to go through this little alcove. I kind of don't want to go back out because I will never find back here. Just grab me that hydroponics thing. Hydroponics one found, and then I can just leave with the teleport. The wormhole. And get this. Get this, get this. And then I assume there is one hydroponics in a per mine, like, well, like every mine has at most one hydroponics thing. Also, okay, that I should probably use as often as I can. Like whenever I go back to the spider, just check if that is off cooldown, and if yes, use it. Okay, can I? I can upgrade fire speed, thank you. You need to die. I should play Space Run again. Now I think about it. If you've never played Space Run, great tower defense. The first one, Space Run, not Space Run Galaxy. Space Run Galaxy is not that good. Like, there are some upgrades to it, but overall it's just straight worse, I believe. I feel like. What are you? I set up an auto-visual interface and displayed the same sequence of numbers. The subject stopped clicking and stared at the screen, and then it started clicking in. But now it's different, more complex. Coordinates? Formulas? I don't understand. Yet. Somebody doing experiments on Zyrex, I guess. Alright, new biome, the blue one. That looks like... that looks unstable. Also, that's a new type of enemy. Laser boy. Okay, these I feel like also are not gonna regrow. And these rooms are very rectangular. At least until now. Those blocks, however, are kind of hard. Harder than the other blocks we've had to deal with. That's a relic, I want it. Are you a one-time seismic generator? No, I can reuse you after a while, so you I charge you up and then you cool down. And I go back and I do it again. Ooh, that is very nice to have. Also, I'm gonna have to go back in a second. Actually, I should have gone back like a second ago. Okay, before I will go back, fight off the Zyrex. Upgrade this, upgrade that, upgrade that. Get out the saw blades. That's a lot of wall climbers. And I don't have any penetration yet. Okay, there are some very hard blocks in this biome, apparently. Okay, grab that relic, bring it to the spider. And then we can go back in. Aerial mines. I was not impressed with those the last time. But maybe... definitely need the attraction radius. Okay, back in I go. And then, let's see, you do lose your charge after a while. And if I see that correctly, the higher dirt power, the faster it charges. So you can just, when you find one of those, charge it, destroy some blocks, and go back to it when its charge is done. and destroy the next, like, start area. Or, like, deal a lot of damage in an area around you. That is damage. This is definitely a damage amplifier. Like, you're not losing damage just because you hit it. Alright. Also, there's no hydroponics in here, if I see that correctly. I just checked. Yeah, but this area is definitely a lot more ordered. This also looks like, in the background, like it's been made. Instead of grown. Or like, they're dug. Also, I thought that the digger is just a normal job, but the fact that miners exist kind of makes it feel like he's some kind of special dude. And he actually said, like, the digger is not to be messed with. That I did not expect, because he's kind of an idiot. Like Ben. Feels really weird because I know someone called Ben. Actually, largest man I know. Any weapons in here? I have a feeling that no. No. Ooh, but there's another relic. And then this mine is, I think... Ooh, Buzzle Drone. Very nice. This mine, I think, is just kind of dug out. Drone speed, attack cooldown, damage. Okay, the drone should be able to kind of carry me. Is there another of these, like, manual seismic generators around? I love it whenever this happens. Well, I found a hydroponics. Alright, just bring that along. And then this mine is actually just immediately cleared. Repair station, replicator station. Repair station replicator. Yeah, that just looks kind of unstable. Also, it's the end here, so we're gonna need to go back down to the annoying zone. No, it's still on cooldown. How long does this? It has 480. That's 8 minutes cooldown, and it removes 5 minutes. Like if we go by seconds. Then it removes 5 minutes of progress, but has 8 minutes cooldown. Also, I don't have a different weapon yet, do I? No, just repair station replicator. In that case, get me that. Get me the fire rate again. And can't afford anything else. Next upgrade should probably go into the laser. Just carve through it. It's just gonna follow me and I'm just not gonna care. So I think we're both happy about that. It's actually kind of weird that I'm faster than a flying thing. And dead. Okay. Chakram. Alright, I don't think, if I see that correctly, there's no hydroponics in here. Also, I just realized you can activate that even while you're not in the spider, which is honestly great. A bunch of relics, there's a bunch of blue. That's a weapon room, if I've ever seen one. I would be surprised if it isn't a weapon room. Also, you cannot trigger the same attack wave again, which is also really good to know. A laser machine gun. That's probably just an upgrade because lasers are generally more accurate than bullets. Okay, I kinda like the chakram. Is it better than the honey badger? Absolutely not. Also, someone's just trapped down there. Wasn't there another relic? Where did that go? Chemical trace. Oh, that one. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna be that good here either. Alright. 28 blue means I can get some upgrades on the... Yeah, where was that? There was a relic here, no? Did I just kind of not... Did I just kind of go past that? I have no clue where that went. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave this mine. Laser machine gun. The first time I've seen it. I'm pretty sure that was also in the first game. First time I see it here. What do we have? Gun rotation, speed, and spread. Then fire rate, damage, but lower gun rotation speed. Fire rate, damage. Fire rate, damage, and less spread. About what I expected upgrade-wise. And I completely forgot I wanted to upgrade my laser instead. Okay. Okay. Already doesn't seem bad. Also, I'm looking for 2 more hydroponics. Have I missed a mine somewhere? Oh, it pierces. It has a baseline pierce. That is good to know. Also, pretty good pierce if I see it correctly. To the priest of sacred sacrifice, here in the depths he freed the priceless crystal, allowing it to return to the bosom of the wall. A fool would have mourned the loss, but he understood this was not loss, but an offering, a gift to the mighty spirits of the wall, so that it would continue to favor his path. Every loss is a contribution to karmic balance, supreme pontiff of geological fatalism. The dude is just everything. Then again, if I could just invent titles for myself, I would absolutely do that. Alright, ice area. Gotta save up for... Actually, I do have enough money for drill upgrades. Let me just get that. That's a weird enemy design. Like, I always think of the Zyrex kind of like bug-like things. Because most of the designs are kind of bug-like. But that is more like just a plant. Also, this is an area with hydroponics in them. Just gonna quickly put that down. Energy wall. I don't think I'll use that all that much. Yeah, I need more drill strength, I believe. One of those things. I've seen them now and then, but I haven't seen them do anything. Do they just advance the... Do they just advance the bar when you kill them? That could be the case. Alright, there's another relic. I think I'm gonna nab that and return. Because there's gonna be a wave in a second. And we get the breaker generator. Ooh, lovely stuff. Upgrade me the drill power. That is honestly really good. It's also one of the few weapons that have a like rotation speed upgrade. Most weapons don't have that anymore. Getting some more rotation speed out of your stuff definitely helps with large, like, spread out waves. Okay, so nothing in here. Also, not all that much dangerous Zyrex. Just gonna drop you down here. You can dig out that and go further down with it. I'm just gonna come back at some point and see, does this deal damage? It does not deal damage, but it massively buffs me. So yeah, I saw that correctly, it does buff me. Not gonna lie, I do prefer when the environment rewards me for doing things instead of punishing. And with that, this mine is emptied. Movement speed. I hope that the last hydroponics is in this area. I kinda like this suit. This time his eyes aren't glowing. This time he's not glowing. Last time he was glowing. Okay, so the seismic generator is gonna deal with everything up here. Or at the front. No. Found the hydroponics. It does not buff my weapon. It appears to only buff the cutter. 2 relics in this smaller mine. Did not expect that. Does a replicator? You know what? Sure, I'll buy one. Why not? Alright. And now I think it's just time to set up... what do we get? Fire rate. I prefer fire rate over damage most of the time. Lightning damage. Ricochets. Okay. Send the extraction then. Actually. Nah. I'll do that when I don't have a mission to finish. You cannot call the Leviathan when you have... I like the laser. I like the... Okay. Again, all of the weapons I found, I really like. With the exception of the machine gun, the normal one, but well, it's not really a weapon I find. Also, this is a very, very sparse attack wave. This thing absolutely shreds through him. Like a faster firing railgun. I do wonder if it has a limit to its pierce. Alright. The fact that there is enough space for like 7 different weapons makes me believe you can find multiple weapons in a single play, but I have not yet found more than one. How much money do I have? 36. Cannot afford you. I can afford the plasma drill. Or the treads. How fast are you? Speed 120. 165. 160. I kind of want to try this. Turbines for more dashing. Like, this looks really weird with the white top there. Alright. New job, that's it. The end, I'm finished. Fire me. Recycle me into biomass, make me clean toilets for the rest of my life. One of those sounds a lot worse than the other. Calm down, Alt. What kind of local apocalypse is this? It's not local, it's universal. I had an order, the most important order of my life. To deliver a prototype of new legs for the recon squad. Here, sound the latest development, top secret. And, where are they? The Zyrex, they swooned me. I fought off as best I could. I swear, but those parts are so heavy. These creatures dragged them away to the holes. If I don't deliver the legs, the clan will skin me alive. So I have to climb into the mine and take leg parts from the Zyrex? Please, I beg you. You're my last hope. Find those parts, save my skin. I'll do anything. Before I do that, just find them. I'm pretty sure I'll get the legs as blueprints, so I am not opposed to getting him that help that he needs. Okay, I could take 6, 4, and 10. 6, 4, and 2%. Additional cargo drop, but I feel like 30 drilling power is better than 2% drop chance. I think it's actually better than 4% drop chance as well. And based on the price, it's probably also better than 6% drop chance. But I can upgrade the drill power in-game, and I cannot upgrade the drop chance. Oh yeah, I have more range now. This looks really weird, like, how is it clinging to the wall? Okay, that question is kind of also valid for the normal spider. How is it clinging to the wall? Got a chemical trace, okay. How do I open those boxes? Oh, I just carry them along, right. So that's one. Are they all in one mine? Could be. Though there should be exactly 6 of them. Like, it's spider legs, and the spider legs for some reason only have 6 legs instead of 8, but we don't talk about that. Oh, that's a weapon room. Alright, yeah. Gotta be honest, I really do not like the new YouTube layout there because I can't see anything. With my, like, OBS docs over it. Singularity generator. Oh, that's this one. Oh, that one also not bad. I feel like, now, this is a mission I could actually just fight the Leviathan on. Okay, so the packages is not are not all in a singular mine. I have an adequate weapon. Just need to upgrade it. Now, below me was clouds, meaning I'm gonna go up. Everything is better with treads. If you don't know, there's actually a kind of vehicle you can get in Germany, which is the Panzerkraftrad. And it's basically a motorcycle but with tank treads. It looks ridiculous. I don't actually know if you can still get it, but it used to be a thing. And then again, currently everything is getting regulated to death, so very much possible that you can't anymore. And it was always, I believe, like, more of a novelty thing. I don't think everybody could just get one. Also, oh no, there's 8 packages, actually. So is it actually a spider bot, then, if we have the 8 packages? Not a second weapon, unfortunately. But a second relic. And a 5th package. I'm gonna just deliver that. Actually, I still have some space in my vacuum. Now I'm gonna deliver this relic. Area mines. Again, wasn't that impressed with those. When have I got them the first time? Yeah, definitely needs the additional, like, attraction range, I'm pretty sure. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, well. We were getting somewhere, but now we're getting there faster. Also, there is a teleporter. That can help me because I'm probably gonna need to go back to the bot in a second. Alright. Yep, there is the wave. Now, can I upgrade me... I can upgrade me my drill more. Then the singularity launcher. Flight speed, reload speed, discharge range is kind of not getting dealt with here. Okay, it does good enough damage to one-shot the wall walkers. Even in AoE. Wonderful. Cluster bomb. Not impressed. Yeah, I'll have to get those. I think that might actually be enough packages in this mine to just be done with it. Okay, even the cutter cuts through those. Right. I don't think there's any more relics. I've seen 3 packages in total in here. So I could actually need to go to a... I think I need to go... Yeah, I need to go to at least one more mine. But at least I can carry those back like this instead of like a relic. Also, I'm looking forward to what kind of spider legs those are. Alright, further down. I have been here. I guess I actually need to go further up, but I guess it's fine. This looks really just not good. With the tank turrets there. Alright, off to the land where honey is flowing from the wall. Can I upgrade my discharge range? I can upgrade my discharge range. And discharge frequency. One-shotting both of the flying laser things. I definitely appreciate. I rechecked the sensors. There was a glitch literally a second long while I was sleeping. And in that second, the terrain changed beyond recognition. No, that's enough. I'm going to wrap it up as soon as I figure out what I am. I wonder how good that works. I wonder what is the best weapon against the Leviathan. Like, you're gonna need stuff that pierces in case the enemy is just camping in front of you. But also like good single and AoE target damage. The little helper bot looks like a rat whenever it's on the floor. Okay, that's the last package. And unfortunately not a second weapon. I do kind of want to fight the Leviathan here because this is not a difficult biome. And so I believe like the Leviathan is also not going to be too difficult. Also another relic. There's more packages. There's another other relic. And also I'm full. Right, grab one of those relics. Use the teleport that was up there. And we get Proton Trail. Not that good. Like I most of the time don't really run away from these Zyrex and the mines. Okay, this is just a bit of a roundabout. See another nest. The addition of those teleporters is honestly quite appreciated. Because if you were caught in a mine, in a deep mine, in the first one you were kind of just fucked. Like you had to walk back. To be fair, in most cases it wasn't really all that much of a difficulty. But it still took time. Right, I would like a relic before I use a teleport. And I know there were some around. Though apparently not here, and yeah, now I kind of have to use it. Okay, upgrade me. My drill power further. And then reload speed, discharge range, discharge damage is down there. Alright. Just shoot in the general direction of the enemy. And it feels like it feels like that kind of already carries. I would like to max out this weapon and then fight the Leviathan. Before I forget, however, just gonna deliver this, so I don't have to think about it back when I'm in the deeper mine. Yeah, whatever, you can just live. Like, now I don't need to think about getting this thing back to the spider. And I don't think bringing along more is gonna help in any way, shape or form. Like, I don't think it gives you more resources at the end. Alright, grab me all of that. Grab me that. And I'm out of space. I really need a bigger vacuum. Proton trail, aerial mines, discharge range. Alright. Up here. There's the relic. Also, if you know any board games actually that you'd recommend, let me know, because I am looking to expand my collection of those. I do enjoy mostly just worker placement games and like deck builders. Not entirely sure why those two, because they're not really that similar. To be fair, there are some overlaps, but... Alright, come along, relic. A bomb. Get me movement speed. We have movement speed, right. In that case, max me out the discharge damage. No, go down, go below. I don't expect there to be all that much more resource in here. I think this is the last wall, yeah. Okay. Just pick this up and leave. And then, further down, next mine, if there is a next mine. In the meantime, I can upgrade something. I can upgrade reload speed or discharge damage again. The discharge damage should slap pretty hard now. Love to see that. I wonder if, in the first game, whenever the last level, the max level seismic generator blew everything up, that gave a massive lag spike. I wonder if that is still the case here. Alright, it's gonna be the next wave. Okay, that should definitely deal with the AoE issue. Also, the discharge hits the enemy in the mine and deals no damage. Reload speed. So frequency up, and then plasma ball flight speed and damage on a collision. Definitely does a bit of a lag whenever a bunch of blocks die at once. Okay, so there we have a relic, which I'm gonna bring along. Hopefully there's a teleport out there. This general direction. Yep, there it is. Also, my vacuum is basically full. However, the drone, I think, still has some slots left. So let's see if we can find you something. Nope, the drone is also full. There is definitely still a bunch of resources in here. I may want to come in here again. The drone system. Right. For now, upgrade the frequency. How much does this cost? 27, 38, 50, 62? Also, I have a lot of green ready. Alright, grab me all those. Yeah, it's just a lot of green, which I don't actually need in this moment. Though I can use it to repair, which may actually become necessary when I fight the Leviathan. And I'm full again. This is a massive mine. Like, there's an entire another room section that I haven't even found an entrance to yet. Motherfucker, how deep does this one go? Right, I'm gonna go back and go back in again to grab the resources I've dropped. Also, you know what, now. I'm definitely gonna wait the entire time until the Leviathan comes automatically, or until I'm completely through all mines in the entirety. That was the wrong way. Also, in the future, I should probably just go up. There's 3 more packages, huh? Okay, so I think this is a shorter way. Because I feel like there's not gonna be that much more up top. Then again, I also thought about the right side, so maybe. This has taken a lot longer than I expected. Okay, I'm full. You can just nab all of those, thank you. I wonder how much work I'll have tomorrow if I can just play FPL again. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back. Oh. Absolutely massive. Okay, they're great against the boomers. Just shoot in the general direction, the boomers die. How long is the discharge range? Massive. Okay, so this thing is fully maxed out. Start on the drone, I guess. No, I'm gonna try and gonna upgrade my exosuit a little bit more. Then down through here. I wish there was some kind of town portal scroll back. Like go through one of the teleporters, one of the wormholes. I think it's supposed to be a wormhole. Use the wormhole to go out, and then have like a teleporter inside to go back in. That would be amazing. Would also probably massively cut down on playtime. What is this? Just the Zyrex hallway. It actually is just the Zyrex hallway. What the fuck? Ooh, another relic. Now, what the hell is going on in this cave? I didn't think they make them this big. And yet not a single second weapon. And also my vacuum is full again. Now, is there a shortcut to the left that I can use? Or do I have to go through the hallway every time? Oh, there's a relic. Okay, that looks promising. The biggest problem I see right now is that whenever I go out, like, the next waves are gonna be shorter and shorter in, like, waiting time. I think I'll upgrade the drone instead of anything else. So I'm not gonna have as much time to go into the cave. Okay, I need to go above. Here, to the right. God damn it, I can't see. But now I can go down instead of through the hallway. Like, how much resources has this mine given me? I think this might actually just be the biggest mine I've ever been in. Right, there was a relic up there. Grab it. And return to the spider once again. To get the turret replicator. You know what? Fuck it. Get a second drone. I don't think we'll have too much time to actually go in and grab anything, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because there's teleporters basically everywhere. Okay, I can just go up here. Because I'm pretty sure this is just... Nope, this is the end, so I need to go up and then down again. Okay, yeah, I did not have time to grab anything. Actually, maybe. Just a tiny bit. Like, the teleporter is directly next to me. And I overestimated the quickness of the next attack wave. General direction. And then the drone should be able to kill everything that is up here. That is on the wall crawling towards me. And then the discharge is just gonna absolutely annihilate the airwave. Right. The explosion radius is also a lot larger than I think it is. This blaster is so good. Down, up. Hold to the right. Actually, first left, then right. Alright. You could literally just build a city in here. And another relic. That's the 4th relic in this cave, I believe. I mean, the city would... You'd probably could make like a really good like onsen out of these. You'd kind of just have to redirect where the fire goes. But it is in essence just a hot spring. Very, very hot spring, but... I'm pretty sure there's people that like that. Alright, more blue dropped. Is there an end to this cave? There's another teleporter. Holy shit, it just keeps going. Right. Where's the relic? There's the relic. Resource radar. Well, I don't actually think I need that still. Third drone. I need to make sure that I don't die. Like the digger personally. Wait, that is the Derek's hallway. I don't want to go through that. Okay, the resources should be down here, the remaining ones I've dropped. There's another resource deposit over there. Anything down here still? No. Alright, I think that's the mine cleared. Finally. There was actually, in the first game, there was a, I don't even recall what it was called. Okay, so that's the end there. In that case, I'm just gonna, like, sit here. Upgrade my drones as far as I can. And, send it. I have 101 repair powder. I think I'm good. Holy shit, is there grass growing on you? That was stupid. I do not actually want to be on there. Oh, that's new. Is there a different Leviathan for each, like, area? That would be kind of interesting. Okay, dodging these rocks isn't really all that hard. And I'm the only one who shoots it. Like, the drones do not shoot at the rocks, and neither does the turret. And then the flying enemies are just like, no danger. Not the slightest danger. Yeah, it's just... The first time I tried to fight him, I fought him with the gas grenade. And the gas grenade has the massive disadvantage that it just straight up cannot reach him. So that's a lot better. Oh shit, laser. Ah well. Holy... I specifically said I have enough repair powder and then I completely forget I need to repair shit. Ah. Sometimes I'm just an idiot. Sometimes I'm just oh well. Not enough for the next seismic generator. That's sad. Speed up to 160, speed up to 220. Ooh. That I like to see. But that's probably a next time thing. I also completely forgot to use my rocket. Who would have thought that could help? Yeah, that's gonna wait for next time. For now, I'm gonna say thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice evening. I hope you have a good night later on. And I hope you have a nice weekend. Goodbye.